Good morning everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are having a good day today. Today is Wednesday, so it is Wednesday weight update. I'm going to talk about my skin and I've had my hair cut, which I should be showing you, but it needs a wash, so I've put it up, but I will pop some pictures in somewhere in this video. And I have a few products to talk about and yeah, so I'll get started and just talk like I normally do. I have my notebook with my measurements and whatnots in. I have lost from last Wednesday to this Wednesday. I weighed myself this morning. I've lost 1.1 kilos this week, and that is a total loss of 9.3 kilos. And theoretically, I've lost a centimetre around my waist, and I'm not fussed where it's coming off because I've never had a waist. Even when I've been a size 12, I've been a dead straight. I'm like a plank with boobs, and my boobs aren't going anywhere. I've got really big boobs, which is really annoying because even though I've lost a lot of weight, because my boobs are still huge, if I turn to the side, it's just this mountain of boob and then it just drops. So I've got to sort of start changing what I wear. I have dropped a dress size, but I am still at the point where I don't want to buy any new clothes because I'm going to lose more weight, and the clothes that I'm wearing are starting to look like tents. So yeah, not really sure what to do at the moment. I'm just sort of wearing baggy tops at the moment. My tops are a lot looser than my bottoms, and it's mainly around my middle. But yeah, there doesn't seem to be a lot of movement like in centimetres. So obviously I have lost the weight, but I'm not sure which bits it's coming off, and I'm not fussed as long as I'm losing weight. So that's all good. So I'm just going to show you what's happening with my skin this week because there have been some changes. I'll try and get through this quickly because I've got quite a few products I want to show you. So my skincare, I am carrying on with my Clarisonic. I'm just going to show you the congestion has gone. This side's fine. The right side has a little bit of congestion there still, just a tiny bit, but that was really bad. My forehead is a little bit, there's a few little tiny, it's actually a rash, and I think it's my rosacea just a little bit because of the warm weather. It's come out a little bit, but it's actually to touch fairly smooth. This is the purging on my chin, which is going away. So on the whole, my Clarisonic is bloody amazing. I would not trade that. I would trade possibly my husband before I trade my Clarisonic. No, I'm only joking. I wouldn't ever trade my husband. He's gorgeous. But my Clarisonic is absolutely amazing. It is my #1 skincare staple. I have to have it. Otherwise, my skin will just turn to crap again. The one thing I am noticing though, with my herbal tablets that I'm taking from my Chinese doctor, the side effect that I'm noticing is my skin is turning very, very dehydrated. My cheeks are the worst. When I go to bed at night, I slather my cheeks. Now I just thought I'd show you. I've only just started using this. I'm using the Scout Cosmetics, and it's their Organic 6 Oils of Rejuvenation. I talked about this last week. Really lovely oil. I was using the Aesop Damascus Rose oil, and I will always go back to that because that's something I always have. And then on top of that at night, I put the L'Occitane Divine Cream on, and I go to bed very, very, very hydrated, and I wake up and my cheeks are like crepe paper. So I am putting that down to the herbs. It's the only thing I've changed. So if it gets any worse, I'm giving the herbs the flick because I don't want my skin to suffer. But on the whole, I'm really happy with my skin. And if you look at the video I did, it's not the last video I did, that's water marbling, but the previous one to that is an unboxing of a Violet box. I've got makeup on in that, and you can see how my foundation's sitting, and it's going on really smoothly. It's not clinging to any dry patches, and I'm really, on the whole, really impressed with how my skin is turning out the more I use good skincare products and my Clarisonic. So I'm going to now just touch on some products and my hair. Hair update. I had hair just past my bra strap at the weekend, and now it is just past my shoulders. I've had my hair dyed. I've had the ombre effect carried through the ends still, and I'm going to keep that just a little bit for now. I'll pop the photos at the end of the clip so that you can see the changes. Now the before photo, I'll warn you, I washed my hair the night before, I let it dry naturally, and I slept on it, so it's just a big huge fuzzy mess, and then I'll put the after pictures in. So the only other thing I'm thinking of considering doing is when I have more cheekbones, because they're just starting to come back, and less chin, I'm thinking of getting a little bit shorter and maybe getting a sort of really sort of deconstructed bob. So I don't like a sleek look on me. It just looks flat and horrid, and I hate that. I want something choppy and texturized. So I'm thinking about doing that, but I'll see how much weight I get off my face and around here. And the only other thing I bought when I was at the hairdressers is a new oil. So I think it's called Saryna Key, Saryna, Saryna Key. So it's an African Shea oil. I've replaced, and I know I said I'd never do this, but I've replaced my 11 Australia Miracle Hair just for a little bit because I want to give this a go, because I figure you shouldn't get, you know, they say swap and change your products, so I am. So a few pumps of this, rub it into my hands on wet hair, wet or damp towel dried hair, run it through the ends. That's all I really want it for, to keep the ends nice. And then any residue I'm just sort of running through my hair. And it smells really lovely. If you're used to an oil, it smells fairly similar to them. It's just a beautiful smell. It's a subtle smell, and I really like it so far. So I will let you know how I go with that, and I will pop all the hair clips in. I'll just insert them after this. And I'm just going to talk about some new products now. So not all of the products that I've got are makeup related or beauty related. I have one that isn't. Now, I could have bought this in Australia and I could have got the paperback version, but I didn't want to. I wanted the hardback, so I bought this from the UK, and it arrived last week, I think. And it is this, and I'm so super happy to have this. This is the Love Tanya by Tanya Burr. Now, I'm sure 99.9% of you know who she is. She is a British YouTuber. She has her own beauty line, which you can get on feelunique.com, and nail polishes, eyelashes, and beautiful lip glosses, which I can vouch for because I have them. And she's also just released this beautiful book, and it's a how-to book, and you go through it and there's different chapters, and it's just gorgeous. I've been following her for a couple of years. They make me homesick, her and her fiance, so I love watching them, and I'm so happy to have this. It is a really beautiful book, potentially aimed at a lot younger audience, but I don't care. I think it's gorgeous. So that is my non-beauty, not a favourite, because that'll be in February's favourites probably, but it's a non-beauty new product to me. So while we're talking about all things British and that particular family, Tanya Burr's fiance is Jim Chapman. Jim Chapman is the brother of these lovely ladies here, which are Sam and Nick from Pixie Woo, and they make these Real Techniques brushes, or these are their brush line. So I've got a powder brush here, I've got a retractable bronze brush, which are great. These were sent to me, these brushes. I also have a retractable lip brush. I'm just trying to, there you go. Sorry, the way I've got my lighting set up, it's okay for my face, but then when I'm showing you products, it's very glary. Now I've got a silicone liner brush there, which has got a really nice fine tip. So I haven't used any of these, obviously. And then I've got their version of a beauty blender, which they are calling the Miracle Complexion Sponge. Now I do have a beauty blender, and I haven't played around with it that much, so I might do a bit of a smackdown and see which one is better. So I've already got a huge stash of the Real Techniques brushes, and I highly recommend them. Priceline in Australia stock them, but you can get these at a number of online stores. If you don't want to pay that much, have a look. I think maybe Beauty Bay, Feel Unique, those types of websites. If you just Google, you'll get plenty of places. I'll try and pop a couple of links up, but these brushes are really good. They're budget friendly. They last for ages. I can't speak highly enough about them. I've never had a brush from Real Techniques that I haven't liked. I am sort of contemplating getting a couple of their new release, which is the Bold Metals. More upmarket, sort of aimed at makeup artists, but there's a couple of brushes that I saw Jodie from Guru Beauty review, and I've got my eye on maybe 2 of them, I think, so I'll keep you posted. Other brushes that I bought myself, I splashed out, I got the Zoeva Luxe Rose Gold set, which again I haven't used, so it comes in that sort of makeup clutchy bag thing. 8 brushes, everything you need for your face, and they're really nice. They're very attractive with the rose gold. Beautiful, beautiful brushes. Now, I think these are, I'm pretty sure these are synthetic, and I will pop where I got them from below because I didn't get them from Zoeva because it was quite expensive. So I got them from Luxola. So I'll pop that below. Compared to Luxola, it was more expensive. So anyway, that's where I got them from. So I've just got a couple more things and then I will say goodbye before I go, and I'm super happy about this. I've been waiting for it and it's here and I'm dying to use it. It is the Scholl, now I'll just tell you the exact name. It's the Scholl Velvet Smooth with Diamond Crystals Express Pedi. So it is a foot file. It's battery operated. You take off that. It has a cylinder here with like a rough sort of sandpapery texture. You turn it on and obviously it files the dead skin from your feet. It's got one setting. And you can remove these cylinders and replace them. So that is, you press that button and it just lifts off. Now I believe they're around $50 from Kohl's. I've seen them in Kohl's, Safeway. I think Priceline has them. And there are some creams that come with them. Now I am waiting for them. When they turn up, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to do a proper review because I have seen people talk about these on YouTube and I haven't seen anybody actually demonstrate. And I know a foot video is possibly completely creepy to some people, but I want to see how it works. And if I was going to buy a product, I'd like to see how it works before I buy it. So I'm going to do it from my feet, how they are now, through using that product with the cream for a few, maybe 2 or 3 weeks and several uses so that you know exactly how it works. And I have quite cracked heels from being down the beach all the time and being dehydrated. So I'm really looking forward to showing you how that works. And I will put a warning in the videos, like, you know, foot video, so that you know you don't suddenly turn it on and you're confronted by my feet. But yeah, super excited to try that. So I'll try and start that next week. Okay, I have filmed this last segment, and I mean literally about 50 times. My bird has squawked every single time, so if it does it this time, apologies, but that is it for this week. And I just wanted to let you know I'm going to continue to do these makeup free for the next several weeks. I want to show you how the congestion is improving around here. Obviously these marks, redness and the rosacea will improve with good skincare, water, healthy eating, and my Clarisonic, which I will never be without, as I said. Wrinkle term, in terms of wrinkles, I'm super happy because 43, and I really, unless I go like that, I really don't have a lot of lines. I have a few fine lines under my eyes, massive bags. I don't drink enough water and I don't get enough sleep, so I'm working on that. I do use a lot of eye creams, but other than having a nice moisturised under eye, I don't think they do a lot of them. But I'll let you know with the ones that I do trial. And yeah, so makeup free until then, and then I've got some really nice products that I want to show you, different makeup looks that I use and that sort of thing. So I'm going to go before he makes too much more noise. Please give me a thumbs up if you like the video, guys, and please subscribe. I'm really liking some of the comments I'm getting. I'm getting a really good number of new subscribers, which is lovely, people that want to watch my videos. Lots of cool nail tutorials coming in the next couple of weeks. I'm expecting some really cool goodies on Friday. And yeah, stay tuned for all these videos, and I really do appreciate your support, as I said, and I will see you next week. Thanks for watching. Bye.